Welcome to Achieve Anything Now, releasing anger and sadness in one audio. So as you sit there listening to the sound of my voice, settling in nice and comfortable, opening up that door to your unconscious mind, easily and effortlessly take a nice deep breath in and relax. Settling in, getting prepared to release anger and all the derivatives of anger. So take another deep breath in and relax. Now, anger can take many forms, all the way from extreme aspects of rage to just simple irritation. It could be revenge, outrage, indignation, fury, jealous, spiteful, hatred, contempt, wrath, vindictive, sarcasm, any or all the above, including frustration, negativity, aggression, meanness, rebellion, agitation, including sullen, abrasive, pouting, and stubbornness, or any and all of those derivatives of anger. So if any of those ignited anything inside your unconscious mind, just go ahead and bring those to mind now. So as you sit there listening to the music, just let your unconscious mind let go of any past situations or past moments of anger, because remember, your unconscious mind knows what it needs to release in terms of anger for you to be whole and healed and complete today. So as you close your eyes, just go and roll your eyes up and to the right and bring them back down and relax. Down up and to the left and bring them back down and straight up through your forehead. Just look through that spot on your forehead. So as you're sitting there listening to the music, go ahead and let your unconscious mind bring up any of that anger and focus on it now. And any other word or moment that's related, just let your unconscious mind notice any dark spots, any sticky spots related to anger, and bring those up now for release. Anything around anger with money, career, relationships, being born, anything that your unconscious mind knows that it needs to release for you to be whole and healed and complete. And remembering that how you know that you have it, your unconscious mind might even go all the way back to that very first event. That very first event, the root event, which when disconnected will allow you to release all of the anger and all of its derivatives in that context of life easily and effortlessly for yourself. And as that nurturing parent, just go ahead and give yourself permission to release, now or in a minute, and be aware of it consciously. And just say, hey, unconscious mind, I give you permission just to take a deep breath in and release that anger now. Because remember that anger is just a derivative and has a meaning that we've been wronged by someone or something. And just go ahead and bring that up now as you take a deep breath in and release and relax. Feeling the anger, feeling the tension just drain from your body. physiologically, as you just breathe and relax and let it go now. Thanking your unconscious mind for anything else that it wants to bring up related to anger. And notice as you do, right above the top of your head, that infinite source of love, healing energy. The yellow light, the white light, just let it flow down into any of those dark spots. Because you know nature doesn't like a vacuum as you let that go. Letting the higher energy vibrations fill up all the space in between all the quantum particles of your being. And let those spaces also be filled with those higher learnings, the learnings of which will allow you to just let go of anyone, anything, any moment you've been wronged, accepting them for what they were, and finding those higher powered learnings, which are truths about who you know you really are, and or how those moments of being wronged are going to allow you to be even more whole and healed and complete as you learn what you need to learn from them, the learning of which will allow you just to release that anger now easily and effortlessly. And those learnings may come to you consciously and or unconsciously. However you do this process is perfect for you, letting that anger go now. And notice as you do, and notice as it does. Now, as you feel that relaxation even deeper down, letting that infinite source of love and healing energy drop even deeper down, permeating all the quantum space in between all the particles of your body. Relax, release, and let go now. Letting those learnings come to you for how you know you can build higher and better strategies. Thanking the anger for protecting you and trusting that you can let it go now, finding higher level, even better strategies to keep you more whole and healed and complete now. And release. Easily and effortlessly. Open yourself up and trust. As your unconscious mind knows what it needs to release and learn for you to be whole and healed and complete now. And just go ahead and notice as you do, as you continue to breathe and relax, listening to the music. Any more of that anger just dropping away, floating away, relaxing, releasing, even deeper down. Remembering that your unconscious mind knows what it needs to release for you to be whole and healed and complete now, free of the anger. As you are the light and the light is you. whole and healed and complete. And just notice how easy it is to release the last of any of the anger, any of those aspects trapped deep, deep down in your unconscious. Angers of being born, angers of any time you've been wronged since as far back as you can't remember now. And just continue to listen to the music and release. And relax. And release. As that infinite source of love and healing energy flows all the way down inside. And then remembering, of course, that we're about halfway done with the clearing process, because when we release anger, we have to release sadness. So just go ahead and notice that different energy now of sadness as we prepare to clear sadness, as you listen to the sound of my voice and continue to listen to the music. Remembering that sadness is a different energy. Unlike anger, that's a stimulant, sadness is a depressant. And sadness can come from many different spaces. It could be emptiness, feelings like if only, regret, abandonment, pain, helplessness, especially hopelessness, melancholy, feeling depressed, longing, feeling lost, heartbroken, anguish, disappointment, feeling that empty hollowness inside, especially in your abdominal area or in the heart area. Things are too difficult, I tried, but no matter what I do, it's not going to work. Feeling vulnerable, pain, suffering, feeling like you can't do anything about it. And just notice what's activated with all of those derivatives of sadness. Once again, asking your unconscious mind, what's the root cause of all of the sadness and the empty, hopeless feelings of the future or the past? Just go ahead and notice that emptiness now, that sadness, and all the derivatives. Asking your unconscious mind to go back to the very first event, the root event, which when disconnected will allow you to let any and all of this emptiness and sadness go. Feelings of abandonment, any of those derivatives, easily and effortlessly now today, as you take another deep breath in. And notice the sadness now. Remembering that your unconscious mind knows what it needs to release for you to be whole and healed and complete. Going back to clear up the deepest root causes. Back through any of the aspects of life, business, sad that you're not where you need to be, or money because you're not where you want or need to be, your health, your relationships, especially, your spiritual or emotional health, feeling empty, that void, lost and alone. bring any and all that up. The very first event, anything that's important to you, is the root cause of sadness. Or anything else that your unconscious mind wants to just bring up all on its own. Remembering that it knows what it needs to release for you to be whole and healed and complete today. So light up all the sadness. Ask your unconscious mind just to bring it all to mind now. As you take another deep breath in and relax, lighting up all the dark spots of sadness, all the voids, all the emptiness within your neurology, the space within the quantum space of your being. Any representations of sadness, remembering that you can trust in finding better ways to fill those voids, and light up all the ways that you know you have that sadness in your life, all of those past events, all the way back from past lives, past generations, from your parents, all the way through to you. However far back the sadness goes, just light it all up now. And as you become aware, which is always the first step to release it, take a deep breath in and relax and release the sadness now. Go ahead and take another deep breath in and release. Noticing as it disappears now. And once again, roll your eyes up and to the right, and back down and up and to the left, and back down and right back up in between your eyes, as you notice the yellow-white light, that infinite source of love and healing energy, and let it flow right down in through the top of your head, taking a deep breath in, and releasing the sadness, and letting that infinite source of love, healing energy flow straight down into all those empty spaces, all the way from deep down to your toes, all the way up through your shins, your thighs, especially through your abdomen, up through your chest and your heart especially, down your arms, to your fingertips, back up through your biceps, triceps, up through the base of your neck, all the way up through the top of your head, letting that love, healing energy come in and preserve the learnings as you let go of the sadness. Remembering what there is to learn from those events, the learning of which will allow you to let go of any and all of the rest of the sadness now, easily and effortlessly, as you take a deep breath in and relax. Noticing all those new ways of being, doing, having, those new positive learnings and truths about you and who you are in the world at large that empower you to fill in all those dark spots, all the empty spots, releasing all the sadness now, easily and effortlessly, because of course remember that your unconscious mind knows what it needs to release for you to be whole and healed and complete as any of those other learnings come to you now that allow you to let it go. And all you need to do is just remember. Filling those voids, feeling them full now, with those new ways of being, doing, and having, trusting in the future, noticing all of the anger and the sadness disappeared now. And that all of those conscious and unconscious learnings that filled in all the voids in between all the quantum space and particles of your being, just notice them now consciously and or unconsciously, and lock those all in place so whenever you need them, they'll always be right there for you. Right there in the front of your mind. Easily and effortlessly whole and healed and complete. And just let go. Thanking your unconscious mind for all the changes that you made today. And having released all of that today, now thank your unconscious mind for those releases. Easily and effortlessly. And as the sound of my voice fades away, continue to relax, release, recharge for as short or as long as you want until the end of the track. And whenever you're done or at the end of the track, just go ahead and open up your eyes. Only when you're ready to, having a full conscious and unconscious integration of the changes that you made today, the releases of anger and sadness in your life, as you enjoy the rest of the music and the rest of the clearing. Easily and effortlessly, relaxing, releasing, and letting that infinite source of love, healing energy flow in through the top of your head, releasing anything else that your unconscious mind knows it needs to release for you to be whole and healed and complete. And just remember to thank your unconscious mind as you let it go now.